This is not my first Foreign Affairs Day luncheon. In fact, even last year, when I sat right there at that same table with a look of admiration in my eyes as I watched my spouse of about 30 years receive this very self-same award, and have heard no more than 15 times since then that she earned it before I. Even that was not my first Foreign Affairs Day lunch. It was in fact about 35 years ago. I was a fresh-faced young desk officer for El Salvador in what was then called the Latin America Bureau. And my ambassador at that time, a frisky young fellow named, if I recall, Tom Pickering, said to me, "You know, Bill, you actually should go to Foreign Affairs Day, or as it was called back then, Foreign Service Day, to get a better sense for your institution and your profession." And since I thought, hey, this guy Pickering looks like he might be going places, I might as well at least listen to his advice. I did attend, and I came back with two firmly held conclusions. One, the food served there looked mysteriously similar to what I ate in the cafeteria every day. And second, everyone at that lunch sure did look old. I will offer you no impressions today in terms of the food. My hostess, after all, is standing only 5 feet to my left. I will say, however, Lord, have we made progress on the issue of age at this time. I swear, you all look as young as I am. Those are my serious observations. Now I'm going to close with a pep talk. And it's going to be to you, but also to what you represent. Ladies and gentlemen, we are gathered here today not just to reminisce and talk about the good old days, although we will and they were. We are also here to remember and to remind ourselves that we are members in good standing of a profession. One of the planet's oldest professions, not the oldest, but one of the oldest, which goes back probably to the era when the first Homo sapiens came out of their caves and found that they had to communicate with the Neanderthals right around the other tree. We are diplomats, men and women, who are dedicated to the concept of representing and defending our nation's interest in the global community. A profession that is not decades or centuries old, it is millennia old. And as in any long-term profession, there comes a time where people feel that their profession is being questioned. Now, this is not unique. This is not unprecedented. It probably happens every blinking generation. But when it does, it is important, I suggest to you, that we, the practitioners of that profession, remember that just below us, and about 10 or 12 that are still with us right here in this room, are those that are practicing the profession of diplomacy today. And we owe them, in my opinion, some degree of support when we can speak and we can act. And we can say to those who are relatively senior and ask whether all that they are doing still has meaning, or those that are more junior who are saying should they stay in the profession, or those who are still in diapers and haven't yet decided whether they should enter the profession at all. And we are in a position to say to them, yes, yes, and yes. And when we do that, we are continuing to serve our nation. Because we, ladies and gentlemen, serve as their link. The 10,000 people that are working on the floors beneath us right now, their link to their past, and in a sense, we are their bridge to the future. Because what they are, we once were, and what we are, they will someday be. So, ladies and gentlemen, if we can remember that one simple, basic rule, I suggest to you, not only should we enjoy lunch today, I suggest we will have earned the right to enjoy that lunch. Thank you very much, and happy birthday.
Thank you. Now it's time to eat, and we will have our guest speaker in a